Can chameleons look in two different directions at the same time? How far can they stick their tongues out, and why do they do it? How come they can change their skin color, and is it magic? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today is Wildlife Wednesdays, and we will discover chameleons, the color-changing and magical animals. Chameleons are some of the strangest and most fascinating reptiles in the world. They do not look like ordinary lizards at all, because they have bulging eyes, curly tails, and a body shape that makes them seem almost alien. Their most famous ability is to change color, which is something kids often find both cool and mysterious. There are about 200 different species of chameleons, and they live mostly in Africa, Madagascar, Southern Europe, and parts of Asia. One of the first things people want to know is how big chameleons can get. The smallest ones are barely 2.5 centimeters long, which is about 1 inch, so tiny that they can sit on the tip of a finger. On the other end of the scale, the largest species, the Parsons chameleon, can grow to about 68 centimeters, which is around 27 inches. That is more than 2 rulers stacked together. Chameleons are not very strong animals. They have fragile bodies, and their strength lies not in muscles, but in their ability to camouflage, climb, and catch prey with incredible accuracy. Chameleons have a very unusual look. Their eyes are one of their most striking features. Each eye can move independently, so one can look forward while the other looks backward. This means a chameleon can scan almost the whole area around it without moving its head. Their eyes also give them very sharp vision, allowing them to spot even the tiniest insect from several meters away. When it comes to intelligence, chameleons are not as clever as monkeys, dolphins, or dogs. Their brains are small, and they mostly rely on instinct. But their hunting method shows a type of clever design, as they combine sharp eyesight, perfect aim, and a super fast tongue. They also use their color-changing ability to send signals to other chameleons, which is a kind of communication. For example, brighter colors can mean aggression or dominance, while dull colors may mean submission or calmness. Their feet are also very unusual. Chameleons have toes grouped into 2 bundles, almost like a pair of tongs. This helps them grip branches tightly, because most chameleons live in trees and bushes. Their tails are prehensile, which means they can wrap them around branches like a fifth limb to give extra balance and security. If you imagine climbing high in the trees, these features make perfect sense for survival. Another remarkable body part is their tongue. A chameleon's tongue is about 1.5 to 2 times the length of its body. For example, a 20-centimeter chameleon, which is about 8 inches, can shoot out a tongue that stretches over 30 centimeters, or about 12 inches. The tongue shoots out like a spring in less than a second, and when it sticks to an insect, the prey has no chance to escape. This ability makes them excellent hunters, even if their bodies are small and not very strong. Chameleons start their lives as eggs. Depending on the species, a female can lay anywhere from 10 to 100 eggs at a time. Some species do not lay eggs but give birth to live young. Baby chameleons hatch looking like miniature adults, complete with tiny tongues and bulging eyes. They are independent from birth, meaning they must find their own food and protect themselves right away. Unlike some animals, chameleons do not have parents caring for them after hatching, so survival depends on being quick and careful. Their homes, or habitats, are mainly warm regions with plenty of trees or bushes. Madagascar alone has about half of the world's chameleon species, making it a true hotspot. They can also be found in savannas, rainforests, and even deserts. Each species is adapted to its environment. So desert chameleons may be lighter in color to reflect sunlight, while rainforest chameleons may have deeper greens and browns to blend with leaves and branches. Kids often enjoy funny and gross facts, and chameleons have plenty of those. For instance, their eyes never blink the way ours do. Instead, each eye is covered by a con-shaped eyelid with only a tiny hole in the middle for the pupil. It looks a little creepy, like something from a cartoon. Another gross fact is that their tongue is sticky and covered with mucus to make sure insects do not escape. If you imagine being a bug, that would be a pretty disgusting way to get caught. Chameleons also shed their skin in patches. Unlike snakes that slide out of one big piece of old skin, chameleons lose it in flakes and strips, which can look odd and messy. They sometimes even eat the old skin to recycle the nutrients. One more funny thing is how slow they walk. Instead of just walking normally, they rock back and forth with every step, almost like they are pretending to be a leaf moving in the wind. This sneaky dance is both silly and clever because it helps them avoid being seen by predators. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.